Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are taking a look at our quiz review, so we're going to get things rolling here. The first 5 terms of a sequence are given to the right, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. Determine which of the following formulas gives the nth term of the sequence. You are looking for patterns. So each time I am adding 3 as I increase. We have been talking about slope for a while now. Well, slope, okay, is what's going on as I increase. So I'm plus 3 each time. Well, I can put in here, I'm looking at my answers, A, B, C, and D. The one that has a plus 3 with the variable beside it is my answer A. Alright, and it's going to be A because as I increase this, I put a 1 in for n. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 9 is 12, boom, got it, and it increases every time. Describe the pattern and give the next 2 numbers in the sequence. 500 to 250, then the 125, then the 62.5. I'm decreasing, I'm dividing by 2. Okay? So if I want the next 2 numbers, I can do 62.5 divided by 2. Okay? And that would give me 31.25. And then my next one would be 31.25 divided by 2, 15.625. Okay, there we go. Alright, excellent. What is the 8th term of the pattern to the right? So we have a 4, 12, 36, 108. Okay, that's my first 4. I want the 8th. I am simply timesing by 3 each time to go from 4 to 12. I multiply by 3. So 108 times 3 gives me 300 and... I'm trying to get this out of the way here for you guys. 324. So there's 324 times it by 3. 972 times it by 3. 2,916. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And my 8th term, 8,748. Okay? Simple enough. So find the pattern, stick with it. What are the first, see if it's a little better. That might be a little better. What are the first 3 numbers in the series given to the right? Okay? So first 3 numbers, I'm looking at 4/7, okay, plus 3/5 n. So parentheses, 4 divided by 7, okay, plus 3 divided by 7. Instead of the n, I'm going to put a 1 in for it. I get 1. Okay, then I'm going to replace that with a 2. Now, I want a fraction, so we hit math, enter, enter, 10 over 7. Now I'm going to replace this with a 3. Math, enter, enter, 13 over 7. Okay, so it's increasing each time. Use calculator. Okay. Do the ordered pairs below represent a relation, a function, both, or neither? Well, again, we know it's always going to be a relation. So I know it's not going to be neither. I know it's not going to be a function only. Check out my x values. Negative 3, 3, 7, 9. Okay, none of them repeat, therefore it is both. Alright. What's the domain of this problem? It's all of my x values. So we're looking at negative 3, 3, 7, 9. Right, and then what's the range? Is all my y values. 11, negative 5. You don't have to write the same number down twice if there is a same number. So I leave it as such, and then negative 12. Okay, it's just kind of like redundant to put it down twice. Identify the slope and the y-intercept of the linear function below. Write the equation of a line. Alright, you need your b and you need your m. Alright, looking at this picture, it hits at negative 2. So that's my y-intercept. Then I'm looking for where it hits the crosshairs. So I'm going down 1, 2, 3 over 1, negative 3 over 1, which can reduce down to just negative 3. Well, I got everything I need now. Replace the m with negative 3. Replace the b with negative 2. Okay? Please ask if that's not making sense. On to our back. The table below shows the relationship between the number of layers of brick on a house and the height of the house. Write an equation that represents the height of the house in feet with x layers of bricks. So this is the one where we got to find our slope first. All right, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. I'm going to pick 2 points. I'm going to go with these first two. I'm going to call this my x1, y1, x2, y2. So I've got 1.90 minus 1.60, and then 5 minus 4. So up top I get a little bit of calculator work. I get 0.30 over 1, so 0.30. Well, now I'm going to go back to y equals mx plus b. You just found your m. So I'm going to replace, I'm going to pick a point over here. I'm going to go with the 4, 1.6. Put the 1.6 in for y. And then for my m, I'm going to put in 0.30. And the x is 4. Okay, so 0.3 times 4 gives me 1.2. Okay, subtract 1.2 from both sides. 0.40 is b. So I have an m and a b. We're looking at doing y equals 0.30x plus 0.40. Okay, ta-da. Awesome. Alright. Which graph corresponds to the table below? Now, again, I'm looking for nice points. Well, all these are kind of nice. 0, negative 4, they're all 0, negative 4. 1, negative 1, okay? Well, 1, negative 1, no, 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 bingo. Okay? Just look through them and find the one that has a pretty point. The amount of Jerry's pay every week before taxes, J, is given as a function of the number of overtime hours that he works. Okay? Past 40. So 512.62 plus 19.21H. Assuming that Jerry is only paid for each whole hour that he works, what's the minimum total hours Jerry would have to work during a week to make at least 900? Plug the 900 in for J. Okay, I'm going to subtract the 512.62 over. So we're looking at 900 minus 512.62. 387.38 equals 19.21H. Don't forget the H. Divide both sides by 19.21. H equals 20.16. Okay. I want to round up, so I'm going to round to 21 hours. Now, so when you're looking at that, you got to remember that there's 40 hours already worked. 40 plus 21, 61 hours. Okay? Wonderful. Moving on to our last page. The graph to the right shows a line of best fit collected on the number of medium pizzas sold at a local pizza shop, the amount of money earned in sales. Based on the line of best fit, how much money was made for selling 45 pizzas? Well, 45 is right here. I'm going to scroll up, hit the line, and go over. Well, what's between 325 and 260? I'm going to add them together, 325 plus 260 and divide it by 2, because I want to know what the average is. 325 plus 260 divided by 2. Oops. $292.5. Okay, dollars. Simple enough. All right. The teacher made the following graph. Shows the number of hours the students studied for an exam versus their exam grade. Predict the grade for a student if they studied 3 hours. Well, here roughly is my graph. So 3 hours comes up to about here. over, boom, 80, we're in good shape. Okay? So the more you study, the better grade you're going to get. Haha! That's my little teacher plug. Look at the graph to the right showing a line of best fit. What's the correlation between the x and y variables? Guys, this is the x-axis. This is the y. As y decreases, as y is going down, what's happening to my x? It's getting larger. So as y decreases, my x is getting larger. Okay? You can read them from the other way too if it makes more sense to you. As x increases, the y increases. No, it's not going up. You get the idea. Okay? Alright, last few. Draw a graph of a line that is a function and is not a function. Okay? So a function passes the vertical line test. So we're looking at something that's like a line. No matter how I draw my lines, they only ever hit one time. Okay? I love this pen. Not a function would be something that has a curve to it. Okay, and if you notice, if I draw a line right through here, it's more than 1 point, this fails. Yes, I know my handwriting's awful. I just always am in a hurry. Fails. Okay, find the slope between 2 points. I'm just going to do one of these for you guys, and then the rest of them you can try out. But m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So we're looking at m equals 19 minus 5 over 5 minus negative 2. Up top we get 14. Down low I get minus and negative becomes plus. So 7 reduces down to 2. Okay? So hang on for 1 second. I'm going to make magic appear. You ready? Ready, set, ta-da! I know, right? Magic. I made that appear out of nowhere. So here's the answers if you'd like to check them. Okay. Now, obviously, if you'd like to try them out first and then you'd like to check them out, please do go for it. But if you just want to copy down the answers, it's all good. Just make sure you know how to do it for the quiz. Okay. Write the equation of a line that goes through the points negative 4, 8, and 220. You need to find slope first. So I'm looking at 20 minus 8 divided by 2 minus negative 4. 20 minus 8 is 12. 2 minus negative 4 minus negative becomes plus. My slope is 2. Now, I'm going back to y equals mx plus b. Plug in 2 for m, and you pick a point. It doesn't matter what point you pick. I'm going to pick this one because they're both positive. Okay? So, that's going to look like 20 goes in for y, 2 goes in for m, 2 goes in for x. Alright? And then this becomes 4 plus b. I'm jumping all over with colors, sorry. I think purple is the best. It's the darkest. Subtract 4, subtract 4. Now, the last and final thing is, put this and this back into your y equals mx plus b. Y equals 2x plus 16. You want to make it so that you have a general equation and now you're good for everything. Okay? That's your entire quiz, what you're really looking at. Okay? Anything on here is fair game. Please make sure you guys got this copy down. Again, you are allowed to use your colored sheets if you'd like to. Okay? And yeah, keep up the good work. So good luck. We are all counting on you.